Hi, I'm Andrea, a teacher at Showcase Music Academy. Today I'm going to be talking to you about language. Most of us have learned a second or third language, know that it takes time and it's not an easy thing to do. And probably the easiest thing to do, or the easiest way to learn it, is to become completely immersed in this new language. So you go and study abroad, and then you hear it every day, and then you're forced to communicate, so you have to use it every day. And in a few years, you can become very fluent, and you can learn the pronunciation very, very well. And if you don't do that, you can go to an immersion school, and basically it's the same thing. You hear the language every day, and you can practice it every day as well. What does this have to do with music? Everything, in fact, because music is actually a language also. It's a language of ideas and expression expressed through sound. And it has the ability to move us and to help us to imagine many different things. And you need to learn how to speak this language very well if you're going to be able to perform. So what are some of the things that we have to do to master this language of music? I think the most neglected is that we don't listen to enough music of the masters. You need to, just as you would if you were going to an immersion school, you hear the language every day. Well, you need to hear music every day. You need to hear not just, if you're a piano student, lots of different piano music by some of the world's best artists, but also broaden your horizons and learn how to listen to music from different eras, and maybe, you know, Baroque music and maybe string quartets or opera or different things that will broaden your understanding of how to speak this very special musical language. So when you are trying to learn how to express yourself through the instrument, it's really important that you listen very critically when you go to listen to performances. Live performances are great. If not, then just listening online or on CDs of some of the best artists we have today. You can get many different ideas of how to interpret the music, and you will also become more understanding of what to do with a phrase, how you will be able to hear the subtle changes of variation in tempo as we go towards the climax of the phrase and as we finish a phrase. Also the lightness maybe of the trills, or how can we play a loud passage without obscuring that melody. You'll be able to hear many things that you'll want to be able to do in your own playing at home. Now, I generally recommend for my students to listen to a piece of music at least 3 times before they play it. That way, when they play it for the very first time, even from the first sitting, it is very obvious when you play a wrong note, because your mind will tell you, your ear will tell you that's not correct, and you'll be able to fix it immediately and not have to wait the entire week until you go to your teachers at the following lesson. So try to be accurate right from the first time. And you can do that if you listen to a piece carefully and then daily after that, because every time you hear it, you're going to hear something different, something that you didn't hear the first time or the second time. So keep listening to that music. The more you do it, the more that you will be able to bring out of it. And also, you're going to learn your piece much, much quicker and more accurately as well. A lot of times when I'm in adjudication, I hear really good technique, really good accuracy, and amazing speed, but that isn't all that is necessary to perform well. When we are performing, we're trying to take the audience on a journey. We want them to forget about where they're sitting right now. We want to be able to take them somewhere wonderful and beautiful and imaginative. And everyone's journey will be different, and that's okay. That doesn't matter. The point is, you've got to take them somewhere, and you have to make them feel something or see something. So that is music. It has the power to make us see things and take us on wonderful journeys. And that's the goal when you perform, to take everyone on that journey. So that's it for me for today. Next time I'd like to speak to you about ear training and the benefits of ear training, because how we listen critically is all based on our ears. How are we listening? How can we develop our ear training so that we become better players? We'll talk about that next time. Thanks.